quite have wings, but that's the best way to phrase him. I forget what his name is right now.
And the mountains, what about you?
Yes, I should catch you up on that. I gave a brief explanation to some people. Tried to keep it close to our chest until we returned home with it. Just in case that got in the wrong hands, of course. Are you familiar of the tale of the shackles of power?
Somewhat.
The Barbites not good at talking. You people don't recognize. Hmm. Okay.
One for my right arm. I was when I found it. Need information of where it was. I find it only feet. Along with
And
that,
you
I
knew the whole
wore
time.
it for a brief period of time.
Saw something flew by.
Are you up there?
Yes.
It's not polite to be a stalker. Come on. There you are.
Oh, goodness.
Can I get your name again just so that she can hear it?
Val.
Val.
Because I am a solemn Val.
Oh,
Hail and well
Val.
met, Val. I'm Revna.
I thought that was a Val.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance if you shake hands. Oh. Yeah, Revna Solanaceae. The Carcosan Grove.
I believe everyone else is under the ground right now. Inside the keep.
So, others? Don't know where currently.
Are you asking where the stairs down are?
No. I know where. Explored.
Had to get to the inside of the keep?
Been keeping eye on.
Bizrak.
Making sure I don't
Anything
go.
of note?
Not really. Just.
Good.
Still aggressive.
They are a beast.
I'm sure we could use something to communicate.
Our best bet very well might be you.
Like wild animal?
I've had a way with words so far.
But from what I understand, there's a charm on it. It might have adapted past that charm for a brief period of time. It placed it upon my arm, and it was unable to be removed. Granted me great power. Struck down a beast that was about the size of the height of this tower, maybe the one below us, with a single blow of lightning.
Goodness.
But whenever I returned here, briefly went into the anti-magic area, right to the edge of it. It popped off. The enchantment being gone.
The enchantment.
The power, the full enchantment being there, but the not being able to be removed aspect briefly faltering. That's what I mean to say. My apologies.
I'm simply asking, are there any older runes on it? Or is it just
I didn't
banned in
investigate
itself?
any runes. I think that's just banned in itself.
I think it'd be curious to see if it had any runes that lined up with a boy.
I doubt so. But I will. Along with that, we're only one of the 5. Unaware. Not feeling anything different right now. But then again, I barely even used it. I plan on doing a bit more investigation before I wear it and keep it on. Because I feel as if that's the only way forward with it. But we can't take that risk of letting people know that they're real without us securing at least the locations of the other few. I can already assume that they're on every single one on every single continent, pardon Yggdrasil. So it's just trying to figure out where for the other 4.
May I ask how you originally knew where to find it?
I spent 5 years straight studying. Researching and trying to go through ancient... what little remained of databases. Trying to go through every single tome that I could about it. I had a feeling that if true infinite power was a thing, then if I ever did, unfortunately, strike upon my father's ire, I'd be able to defend myself, at the very least. Maybe even take him down if I saw fit.
If they're old as can be, and have that much power without any drawback other than it being stuck on you,
I doubt that that's the case. I almost guarantee that there is something. You're just trying to figure out what that is.
The drawbacks weren't even in fruition till Sharp did what he did. He must
They
know
also
something.
warrant... I'm not going to be bringing it to him. I don't trust him with anything that he says. But there is some foundation there. Everything's pointing towards our magic being wrong. Trying to figure out what that means, and how we can make it right for some of us. Well, we'll see, won't we?
It feels like
Certainly.
it has been manipulated.
What do you mean?
Like something caused rules.
Rules.
I mean, that's what Sharpie said. They were doing it for order.
But whose order?
Yes, but he's also the man that wants to kill death itself.
What?
So I don't think they really care exactly. Thank you.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you.
I know. Welcome to the team.
First, he was stripped from...
Crazy dog!
See, even the angel that doesn't even know anything.
Even the
he
angel
agrees.
gets it.
Those principles, if they are made
Yes.
or they are like us, then they are a form like concept,
Yes, exactly.
which,
You can't kill death.
because they're made
So
here,
killing death gets rid of this realm, or gets rid of the magic as a whole, I'd assume. Gets rid of the concept, gets rid of... Oh,
that
God,
is
it would get rid
a
of life and death.
literally fate worse than death. You have a hole in your chest, but you cannot die, but you feel it forever.
Or...
People repopulating. There's too many people, not enough land, not enough
Everyone
room.
crawling out of wherever the dead is.
Or we all just get consumed by the afterlife. It taking over all reality and, well, losing the realm entirely. There's many possibilities, and I don't want to see any of them, but knowing our luck, we'll figure it out soon enough now, won't we?
We will. Before he does anything.
No. What else is there to try to talk about? Oh yes, I talked to Luther about the item as well.
Oh?
Alongside Luther, our ally. Oh, there's Hama and Tor. Luther from the... I forget what city. I also spoke to the
Athens.
first golem of it. The golem seemed just as confused.
Hmm.
Oh well. I've been meaning to try and talk to Hana at some point today, so
Well, Hana is with
Do
Tor
you-
down there.
actually I'll give a bit more time. Don't really wish to. Yeah. How's everything been for you though, other than the recovery? I did want to check up on you.
I'm trying my best to get better. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to get the glaive. Or what used to be the glaive.
The thing is, I think that we should put that on a hold until we solidify a few more allies.
Glaive.
If we do that, then an item of recovery,
What do?
held by one of the...
Go ahead.
Not only can it unlock any lock, theoretically, but alongside that, enhances the principle of restoration. Unlocking true potential for them, from what I can understand, and... Oh, fuck, it can probably do that for everything, can't it?
Meaning
Probably.
sealed locations and
Oh, no, not at all. Yes, sealed locations, locked potential. Namely, the issue right now is that it's in the hands of one of the Dark Paladins. You don't know those. There are 8 Dark Paladins. There must always be 8 Dark Paladins. The Dark Lord's closest and strongest advisors. At the moment, we are dealing with... I forget his fucking name. He doesn't deserve the respect. The supportive kind, one in the smack dab middle of their strength and numbers.
Wasn't his name Antonius?
Yes, Antonius, that bastard. He's a weapon master, able to shift between any weapon of his holding. I'm sure that beyond just the glaive that he has broken apart and forced to be a spear instead.
Meaning he has all versatility of ranged combat. Between ranged
He has all
melee.
versatility. He has versatility of everything possible, if I assume. I don't remember all of his weapons, but I know that he has an axe, sword, spear, and a few other variations.
Defenses?
I assume so. He also has a shield of sorts. But the issue is, if we do defeat him, we can't kill him. Lest a... Oh, I should also tell you, you know Pacts, correct? He has been gifted and blessed upon him reverse pacts. Every single magic spell that he casts, the backlash is sent to some slave that we have back on a different island in the homeland, for lack of a better term.
That's fucked up.
Yes, welcome to the modern
Welcome to the
day.
realm. We don't even know if the glaive still works because he got bored of it and made it into a spear, scrapped it up.
So my theory right now is that we try to get a few more... Do you have a description of the men that were trying to fight Bizrak?
Mercenaries, and some that were wielding
we
the
certain that-
symbols. One in particular heavily
Oh,
armored.
fuck yes.
I should symbol.
Yes, the Dark Lord himself is caught up to the fact that the principles exist, and he's now going after Bizrak.
Yes.
Meaning that we're going to have to move up our speed tenfold.
They went to try and kill it, and then they were...
We don't know if it's kill or capture. Either way, it's not something that
They
we
screamed
wish to
kill.
have happen. Oh, fuck's sake.
Do you... to speed things up, do you want me to reach out to
That's
Mother to
ex-
see...
I was about to say, let's try and all collect some people. You reach out to Mother, try to discuss anything that we can try to plan.
which
Our first
continent...
bet should be the dealer's choice.
Fuck.
Do you have any suggestions, Hudson?
I don't care.
Of course I had to be the one to make decisions. Welcome. I guess, Val.
After that, we go after the water horn. Water is very
Oh.
essential after all.
Yeah.
If thing is in a way like magic, Val can break.
Hudson, can you
Oh,
make
yeah?
sure that... Can you tell them to meet up at the...
Only
You
defenses.
know what, let's use the round table. There's a round table downstairs, and that would be very interesting for us all to sit by.
Okay, tell us what all to do from all the way down there. Hi Hudson.
Hello.
This is a new party member. Val.
Hi.
I'm Hudson.
Spiky.
Willie.
Hi. He's my best friend and companion on this journey.
I'm a hedgehog.
And the strongest out of anyone here, despite what any prince may tell you. Do you want to come along?
Feel like if I don't, the prince will start chewing off my ears, so...
Oh, God.
It sounds like the principals are all talking in all your ears.
Not the principals, just the
Prince.
Mithrin.
Yeah.
He said, let's go to the dark, to the round table
Brand.
down below.
You mean Picnic benches.
No, there's a round table below, I'm pretty sure he means.
Oh, but how far below?
Not sure. I was
Um,
sort of busy getting shot whenever I was here last.
could we not go to the basement?
Why?
Could we just not?
Okay, I don't know where the round table is then. Do you know where the round table
Does
is?
anyone make up their fucking mind where we go?
Under.
Fuck.
In the basement. Okay.
I like word. I like word. Word fuck. Frustration.
Is that where the others are headed?
Round table.
This is not the best memories here.
You are safe.
No. Sorry. It keeps going down. You're nearly to the bottom. Right, alright. I just here, no else.
Word fuck.
How are you faring?
That was good.
I'm glad.
Confused, but
I think I
good.
fixed it. Yes, I imagine you are. It's different here.
Everything is twisted.
Yes. So, how was your side of things? What?
Fine. Did he not follow you down here?
He's the one that
No.
told us to go down here.
We'll grab.
Where are you going?
Gotta find Purple Guy.
Where are you going?
To find Prince.
Don't bother.
And others? No?
No, I will just go find him myself.
Okay. Weirdo. I was just gonna find you. But fuck everyone go.
Just a really close encounter.
This is where Scritch died.
And where you nearly died. I see. But were you on the side of recovering the Bisrack or the shackle?
The Bizrak. I'm not sure its status at the moment, but my only hope is that it doesn't wake angry. It wasn't able to be spoken to, from what I could tell. Or it simply did not want to.
I'll see if there's anything I can do with what Mother gave me. See if I can talk to it, or calm it at the very least.
Yes. It's, very angry. Be
Yeah,
careful.
From what I understand, that's how every hunted beast acts.
Yes.
It
There
was
tons of
in a
mercenaries
cave.
out there. Pack it in its own home. No wonder
If
why
it
it's
was
so
in
furious.
cave and was an animal, you would just be trying to protect your home, would you not?
Perhaps.
Territory.
Either way, I'll wait confused and likely still angry. All I'm suggesting is that we're careful with the approach.
I will. I've had good luck so far. At least with
Indeed.
principles.
Hmm.
This will probably be a repeat question later, but what principle should we go after next? Or what continent?
That's the question. We seem to have treaded slightly away from our original intent of looking for the newborn. Perhaps if we can continue on that path.
Need to find him sooner rather than later.
Agreed. And if there's a
Newborn.
principle along the way, even better.
Explain.
There's a child. One that we saw in... I'm not quite sure how I would describe it to you, but it essentially showed us the newborn caught between the Dark Lord and one of our supposed allies.
Apologies for my delay.
That's fine.
Trying to find everyone around here is a bit more of a hassle, and I didn't... One of these days we need to figure out how to recreate sending stones now, don't we?
Someone could probably explain it better to you than I.
I'm sure Primus could make something for us.
A very good idea, actually. The only issue is that we're going to need the resources of someone to cast it and be willing to take that backlash. I feel like we're missing someone.
Ishakti.
I'm not going to go looking for him.
I told him that I would catch him up if he wasn't present.
All right.
Okay.
Well, brief understanding from what we all know. The Dark Lord is now apparent and aware of the principles, sending his own men after them. I haven't been able to see the symbols myself or any anything, really. So I can't say the ranking of what members were sent out. I think our focus should lean towards the principals for now, and then capture any items that could relate to them, such as the key glaive, after we capture as many as possible. Get as many on our side, so we don't actually lose any.
The boy.
The boy is also another focus, but I think that leads directly to our first choice, actually. The Fates.
What about
We
them?
already know that my father has a disliking towards them, removing them from reality, removing the chronomancy from it alongside. I think that might be necessary for us to find and secure them first. Then, well, if possible, do something else. Try to make sure that they're alright, and then that's when we go after the boy. Along with that,
Too
we...
late.
Alright. We can split our focus again, because once again we can just send a group of us to try to communicate. But I think that for this upcoming week we should prepare actual living steads in the glaive, if that's the case. Make sure that we actually have a place to give them an offer, rather than, hey, we know that you exist, get it over here now.
I can take care of the living stats.
Alright.
Very well. Do we have any leads on the other fates? Any of them?
Are we aware of even one of them, is the main question I was going to try and ask. Well, Nature, to see if she has the lead.
I'll have to ask Mother. But it's usually a continent by continent situation. I
Fair
picked the
enough.
right one.
Do you want to check
What
this
are the
continent while we're on it? Which fragments?
Sure.
One of the relic that can peer into locations.
We don't have any leads on that, beyond the fact that it probably exists.
Yep.
We could.
Do you have any idea on that?
I mean, that would be.
Item that seeks the ruins and dust, revealing more. Useful.
Is it not in the city still?
We know where it is. This is the first I'm hearing of that, I'll be honest with you. Are you just talking about the seeing stone that we already are secured?
We secured a seeing stone?
Oh my gods.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
The way that we know of the half-elf. Either way, we have a lot of promising ideas on where to focus, but we need to try and find a starting point. I still stand that the principals should be our foremost focus next to the half-elfin boy.
Tor was talking about something different. It's a glass orb. It lets you see, well, anywhere. From what I understand, from what me and Tor spoke about, it's been broken apart.
But do we know where any of those shards are, is the issue. Knowing how many shards there are, where they are, and how to repair it, all different challenges in its own right.
Ball that sees ruin.
That would be up to you.
Do you have a lead on it?
I
Not a person.
don't.
Like I said, it would be up to them.
And I'll be waiting for them to speak.
It will take Mother some time to find the fate. In specific, there are no other principles in Eremos.
Alright, then... let's try and think about priority. Which, in theory, is the most risky one to lose, in theory. My suggestion is water.
Water, blood.
I feel like we should put a... Actually, we don't have any vampires here. There's a concerning story that I've heard. I forget where at the moment, but it was a trustful source. If a vampire is to consume from the first, it causes a... what to say in a... I wouldn't call it ascension of sorts, but... a much stronger reaction. A great boon of strength, possibly very much stronger than what we could actually try to control for a vampire. Any side effects, such as madness, I'd assume would be natural.
Interesting.
But we should keep that in mind.
How about we just
I'll be
lay
honest
out...
with you, I thought you were Asta, and that scared the fuck out of me.
Aye. Fucking go.
Just listening on what's probably going to be happening.
How about we just lay out all the principles we haven't got to yet?
Alright.
There's
I need to try
Inferno
to remember all of them.
with the Phoenix. We have a hint of Aqua with Koi Koi Vilu. There's Gale, which is a sylph. Air is pretty important. There's Coruscation, which is Raidu. We know what Titan is. Did we get him?
I don't remember if we did.
We'll have to get him.
Yeah, I don't believe we ever went back for him. We just saw him that one time, and then we keep saying we're gonna get
make a
him.
quick trip back to him.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, while you and whoever else is willing to secure living steads, we can send a small group out to secure and recover Titan.
Okay. The only thing out there is sandworms and shit like that, so
Yes.
you should be fine.
Not even going to touch necromancy. We have the business.
Death is impartial. He is going to be... We have a lead. We have a way of communication, but he won't be on our side.
Then there's darkness and light, yin and yang respectively. Then transmutation, which is the chimera. And then blood, which is the first. And then, of course, the faith.
So 8 all in all,
Wait,
not including...
Not the principal.
Not including the ones we already have on our side. Fate's
What
not-
is the principles of... There's the Sisters of Fate, and then there's the actual principles of fate.
Me and my sisters are not the principal. It's,
Are you able to say, or is it a curse such as what happened to Chronomancy originally?
I don't remember exactly what happened, but we used to call it the spider.
The spider.
That makes sense.
My sisters and I, our job was to maintain the threats, not create them.
And that explains why time continued flowing, but it got out of awry. No one remembered exactly how much time passed and what happened in those years. Maintenance was gone, but time still flowed.
I did ask Mother if she knew what happened. A small part of Spider is active, but most of what they were is missing still.
Then hopefully we can put that aside for now. That puts a relief in, all honesty for me, the fact that he's still minorly absent. My concern was the factor of him trying to remove the sisters again, but the fact that you're still here proves otherwise that he can do that. It clearly is beyond his, I don't want to say time or effort, but if he needs to take a lot of effort or time to do it.
Which
We are
do you
aware
think
that
he would
if-
go for first?
Honesty, death. The fact that death is fine, though, proves otherwise. Bizrak is another big contender, which is why he originally grabbed him. He's definitely going for yin or yang. And from what I recall, neither would work alongside us as long as their counterpart would be there. I believe that we should capture Dark, rather than give my father more power in that domain.
Are you so sure he wouldn't
In
go after
fairness as well.
transmutation?
Transmutation also might be a high.
Change.
I have a top three being
Evolution.
Phoenix, Transfiguration, and Water. Those would be my top three configurations, or at least choices to try to go for. Does anyone else have any suggestions?
You need
I mean,
light to see. If there is no light, then who will see? If you remove dark, then nothing will be able to see either.
I don't think he would be stupid enough to kill a principal.
No, he'd want to harness them.
Yeah,
Which
he's even the
means-
type of guy to use the principles.
Which means either or will be a shroud of sight, a shroud to see. Or it could be a shroud for us.
I don't fully understand what he's saying, but I
He's
do
getting
think when it
metaphorical.
comes to light and dark, I think either or will. I don't think there's one that's better than the other. I think the whole point is that they're sort of equal forces.
Balance.
I agree, but the issue is, I don't... Knowing him, he'd probably find some way to force himself to fuse with it, similar to how nature is with Revna, and
Well,
No,
how
I
it is
get
with...
that, but long story. Basically, what I'm saying is, when it comes to the light and the dark, I don't think it matters which one we go after. I guess it's just more of a
fuck is
sector
wrong with
plus
these
we-
mortals?
Didn't they say something about dark being monstrous almost?
not cooperative.
No.
Yang.
Yeah. I just remember someone mentioning something about yin and yang, and one of them being not very good.
I vote transmutation.
Anna, do you
I
have any
also-
ideas?
Hmm.
Or suggestions? I know that you started speaking for a moment.
I want to suggest going after the closest. Simply
When
put.
with none on this continent puts us at a difficulty. Unless we wish to go for another continent.
Maybe we can recover the horn for Aqua, then go to the next principal. If there's another one there, I'll have to talk more with Mother. We'll see if there's another on the same continent as the boy.
Yeah.
If the
I
Dark
was gonna
Lord is
bring up the
making
boy.
moves towards the principals, then it would be to our benefit to get there faster. If there are any closest, or getting to the ones that are closest, if they're not on this continent, then perhaps we beat that race.
So what? Water and the boy? We split?
At least the horn. Make sure that there's no way for him to conjure up water. Get rid of the key, the lock is still there. Give him more time to brute force through that. And the fact that we
I
know
think-
where the horn is, that gives us a further advantage.
I think also splitting up would be our best bet for this. Because if
course.
we all travel together, it's going to take way too much time. So splitting up, divide and conquer. Just don't spread too thin. I think 2 parties is more than enough.
Agreed.
Very well.
The horn in the Chimera, then. Is that what it sounds like we're in a mutual approval of?
Yes.
Yes.
We just need to find the kid eventually.
Please.
I was going to suggest doing that after these two.
Okay.
We keep
And
saying
then,
that.
and then it ends up being pushed back further. It's almost
After this, no matter what, we go after the boy.
Okay. And then after we collect a few more principles, then we go after the glaive.
After we secure as many as we physically can. Yes.
I want to make some sort of headway with finding the boy, because we know what continent he's on. We don't know specifics though, right? We'd have to skim an entire continent to find the boy.
It would be slightly risky, but I could split off on my own while you guys did that.
Blue hair
I
is
think
also
so.
a unique trait.
But he's a baby right now.
Hair.
Don't even
My
know
I
if his
know.
hair on the
stubble is
head.
my specialty, but
Very
only
now.
I
But
don't
if we
think
know
anyone
that he
should
is
be going
destined
on
to
their
have
own at
blue
all.
hair, then it possibly his family has some share in that.
It's strange that he's only a baby right now, and we've seen what he's gonna have and such. He had markings, like a marking on him, right? And
On
I
his
don't know much
forehead,
about
correct.
magic. His family's gonna probably want to try to hide that, but does the magic signs show at a young age? Like if he'll be able to cast this weird shit very young,
It's a
it may show up
birthmark.
in. Well, I get that, but what he also saw that he was able to cast without backlashes. I'm trying to see if there's any news that we can possibly find on that continent of a wondrous boy able to cast magic, and then we can
Since-
use that as a lead.
If there's news on it, then consider him already lost. The
Fair
moment a
enough.
rumor like that sprouts, my father would have taken him.
If time is of the essence, I volunteer.
I don't think anyone should go on off their own. It's too risky.
I don't think so either.
At least take one other person with you.
I can fly.
He could fly. They can fly.
I'll go as well.
I don't know what they are. Okay.
Okay.
So the 3 of you go after the boy when the time comes. And then the rest of us can go looking for I guess another principal.
I'm not sure if it would be wise if you came with.
Wherever you need to be broken or break, put Val.
Are we aware of anything relating to the Chimera?
Not that I know of.
Not that much.
And we already can assume that we know that we will need to temper the rage of Aqua.
Yes.
I may be
Either
able
way,
to
we're-
help with that at least.
I believe our best bet might be to send in the combative. Of course, everyone needs to be ready for combat, but it may be a trial to get the horn for Aqua.
That is what I was thinking.
Last I sensed, it was on the same continent as the glaive.
Exactly.
If I imagine this like a stealth mission, I don't find you very stealthy.
I might be able to help.
Speaking about the plan for the boy.
Then don't have Val
Do you-
on that. Have Val on something to break. Seals,
Yeah.
defenses, magic, whatever.
Yes.
Do you wish to take that risk? I think I know what you're speaking of. About trying to help in regards to what might come.
Well, if it's supposed to be us being stealthy, I mean, we mostly blend in if it's the three of us.
Fair enough. I may have gotten the wrong assumption from what you were phrasing.
Alright. I'm just going to change this so they can hear as
I'll
well.
help
There we
with
go.
anything
Bit of inquiry. Is there anything I remember of whoever tried to do what they did to me as Val? Like, what fucked me up? Because they talk about transmutation, they're talking about, you know, finding the boy and a bunch of other information. Does any of this, like, chime a bell at all for Val?
I also do think that a good... I thought the original
Not
offer
the
was
child.
for lack of
The
better term, a
transmutation-
sight into what may come.
Kind of.
If
You can
wish to
kind
do
of-
that later,
you can make
that
the
might be a
assumption
good
that's the
idea,
kind of
but not right
magics
now,
that were
but
used
might be
on
the
you.
case at least.
Okay. Do I remember, like, I'm assuming not, but do I remember any form of description of what caused me to get fucked up, apart from transmutation?
Be blind for a little while.
If you are willing.
Not really, no.
Got it.
I'll stick by her side to make sure that she doesn't get herself harmed.
They also mentioned yin and yang,
Clearly
earlier,
kept castle or keep.
and that they were thinking about going for them, but not going for
As you
them.
suggested after all.
They're thinking more towards going towards yang, if I remember correctly. I'm assuming I'm going basically off the premise of going off all the principles and all the information of basically the world, apart from like specific topics I basically know jack shit about. Being a low bottomite.
Yeah.
Now that's just the ongoing bit. They mentioned something about a key.
I'm doing good then.
I'm like, here's my question, right?
It's only
Would
now
my
that we actually have
would
to be
my
going
major
against the threat
edge
that's
be
aware of what we're
functional
doing.
enough to break through seals and break through
Beforehand, we've been
locations?
fighting against
we
a
normally
mighty
wouldn't be
man,
able
we
to get
actually see
through.
a threat that's looking slightly in our direction. The issue is that we need to act faster than
Like a
we will.
welding
In what
tool.
sense?
That already
Like a good
stands
example
this
is like,
world.
let's say there's a seal that's holding someone back, or like
I know that
is
you are
like
going to do quite well.
put someone away, right? Would I
have
be
a
able to
starting
cut
point. You have a
open
head
the seal?
start. We just need to finalize and secure
Even if
it.
it's temporary.
Some of those deals, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
To go over our plan.
Because I'm wondering.
I believe it.
No.
I might misunderstand the meaning.
Also,
of what
most of all my
the
time has
was
been
versus
spent
the
near
understanding of everyone
Bissarak. Is there
else.
anything
So I will lay it out so we can.
I would know of note involving Bissarak?
For Aqua.
Especially with him
One
being in the
team
tunnel.
goes for the Chimera, while
the pit now, I think it is.
two of us, possibly three,
Right,
go
further
try
into
to
the
get
tunnel
a
with it.
brief surveillance of the area that the boy could possibly be.
I was going
Are
to
you-
retrieve him.
I'm trying to think if it's woken up yet or not.
Then
As you were
full
edging
retrieval.
closer to the
I agree.
anti-magic land, obviously you're
I
still not
thought
quite
that
there.
the original plan
Yeah,
The
was
sort of
just
like
simple
gravity
surveillance,
flame-esque thing started
checking
dying
because
out a
it's
lot
going to
more.
take months to try to
Mm.
look across the entire continent that we know that he's on.
And I'd say realistically, it's probably still in
Did you
some kind of
specifically not
slumber,
hear how finding people
but
is
its
my specialty?
body seems to have like eased up where it was really tense before.
Okay. Going off my memory of seeing the guards that were or the mercenaries that were attacking them,
Two
I
groups. That's all. We don't
groups.
do
going
we don't
and
do
going off
bigger than
previously what you
that.
told me as
I
well.
can
They
rely
had the
on
symbols
our
of the Dark Lord on them.
Agreed.
You
And
Was
When
it
you-
any of them that was specific a note? Because I was
Find them.
mentioned about
you're good at talking with people. You're good at
about
finding
the
people,
8 that
whatever.
like are
Right.
like the in command.
It's a small group.
There
Maybe
was
we need
no
one more
dark
person.
paladins in that
No, Dark
assault.
Lord. Okay,
Just
got it.
for the fact
I assume
that
not,
we
otherwise
know
I've
we don't want to
been
bring too many
ultra
people, but at least
fucked.
one more would work.
Especially just starting.
Yeah,
We need
if
one
the
more
Dark
person
Paladin
that's
was
either
there,
a good
that would've been
talker,
a
able to
lot
blend
more
in,
noticeable
whatever,
during
fine,
the
or
fight.
someone that's
Yeah.
able to be stealthy.
Okay. I guess with then I'm assuming Bissarak is almost in like a lucid state at this.
Then you three
I'm
go find the boy.
assuming.
The rest of us can go after the horn or whatever the fuck you're talking about.
Or
Yeah,
is-
they're in like a sleeping recovery-esque state right now.
Okay.
Depends on what you find more important.
Then
More
I will
principles
continue
good,
doing what I'm
but
doing,
also
which is
if it's a
until they
weapon
get me
of
on a
some sort
task,
that can
which
be
is
a
I'm going to
problem,
try and continue
then
taking care of
I guess
Bissarak.
our position is better.
Right now,
I feel like
all
the
it is
principles are less
to
likely to work
the
with
feral
Lord
creature
upfront,
is it's another feral
but
creature.
He may force
So
it
that's his
despite
understanding.
the fact
So he's going
that
to try and make it
we
comfortable
don't know of
and
any
make
way
it
to
known that
force
like
a virtue to happen. Or
kind of like a
whatever
pack mentality, like a
that
fucking
is,
weirdo.
right? We only know that there's a willing process to it.
That's how I'm going to treat
So-
the principles when it comes to
I think the
Val.
best
Val's
course
going to
of
see them
action
as
is to
like
go after the weapons
something of his
Or
same
the
nature,
guys
so
with
he'll
the fuck.
try to look after them.
first, and then
Sounds good.
you guys go find the boy.
I'll
Make
go back
sure we voted to remove his mark, right?
No, keep.
Oh shit. Well,
If we were
whatever.
voted to remove, then we wouldn't be dealing with that right now.
Oh, we're gonna go kidnap a child. Great.
not kidnap.
Clearly, you love
That's
listening.
weird.
Bring their family into the grove, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And if they deny,
Give them this real reality of this world and remind them of the factor of that. If they stay, that town won't be there for long.
So you can
The Dark
threaten
Lord.
him.
No. Tell them how the Dark Lord process works. Tell them word for word what would happen if they are aware of what would happen if they stayed with him
Honesty.
there. Brutal honesty.
whatever. Either way, we need to get him to the grove. That doesn't matter how.
The horn, the child, and then put all of our focus moving forward on the principles.
Principles, yeah.
Val
And
has
then
a
when we have
question.
enough principles, we go for that glaive. What's up?
What doing with Bissarak?
Bring back to the grove.
Yeah.
Or at the... I haven't seen him yet. Maybe me and anyone else that hasn't fought him.
Not now.
They're resting, aren't they? And I feel like if we wake them now, they may.
They have just stopped licking their wounds. They are resting.
So
They are like beast. If you wake them after they are in a weakened state, especially here,
They lash out.
of all things.
I vote we show them the gravity hole.
Then Val will take.
All right. I think that the rest of the day should be recollection, discussion, and then tomorrow we split for that recollection of Titan and preparation of the Grove. Any questions?
seems fine. As long as we know not to spread our numbers too thin, but divide and conquer still the same. That's fine. Mutual understanding of that.
And I think unless anyone has anything of value, we're done discussing.
Agreed?
One more thing, I guess a quick question. The forces that the Dark Lord is, have we noticed any differences in them, any changes?
Nothing yet. We've been roughly avoiding them. If you wish, I
Okay.
can try to go back to the city that we were at and try to oversee, see any changes that I am aware of.
Or
Just to see
I-
if he got any new weapons underneath his, belt.
We wouldn't be able to see unless we go straight to his home.
the
Most
ones
of his
that
better ones
attacked
don't leave the
Issarak
continent.
were all just regular people holding them up.
That's what most of his men are.
Okay. Well, I was just curious if they had any new powers or magic or whatever the hell, just to see if he's been divvying out anything new to try to bolster his forces. But it's good that nothing's new, nothing's changed.
Most people aren't even aware of our existence right now. He has no reason to try and bolster forces. He thinks that we're a waste of time, probably.
Well, remember the? Oh no, you weren't there for that, so I don't know. There was a time where they sent a bone dragon after us.
A fucking... then again, that does...
There's a bone
too
dragon, a bunch of
surprising.
undead army, and just of this nowhere town is when we
He's
first
the
met up.
undead.
Yeah,
That's the main part. Those are the most disposable.
yeah, but a bone dragon.
Dead to
He
try.
has a few of those. A few things of that
Can it
scale.
also be classified as
Of course he
undead and
does.
reusable?
It is, of course, an undead thing, but it's a giant fucking dragon. I mean, I don't know.
I also just realized we didn't figure out who that person was that unlocked that dragon in Yggdrasil, did we? You
Probably
guys
not.
remember that, right? Fuck, most of you weren't there. You two were there. I remember that much. Yggdrasil, we were under a big castle. A undead figure went down to a large egg and forced it to hatch. Large undead dragon that we had to kill. You remember that, right?
Not entirely. I don't think I was there.
Fuck, you're right. No,
Well,
wait, no, never mind. That was the undead bastards that we killed underneath. That the Lich killed before he went back home and just stood there. Fuck's sake. Okay, at least that's a relief off my shoulders.
yeah, I gotta worry about it. Well, so we know what we're doing now. We know that the Dark Lord hasn't bolstered his things yet. He doesn't really care about us just yet. But he is going after the principals. If we notice any weird changes or magic getting weird or whatever the fuck, then we know principal's been taken by him.
Or occasionally have a brief ping on the continent that the Dark Lord's at. I'm sure he'd form some sort of menagerie for them.
Well, he's not one to
Yes.
boast, right?
Yes, but I say menagerie as if holding it to himself only in his castle.
Hmm.
Or a lab underneath the castle.
Yeah. Well, that lab underneath the castle is a doozy. Don't know what they're doing down there.
Well, I think that should be all. Recollection, recovery, and discussion for the rest of the day. We have our plans, and that's all that really matters, isn't it?
Yep.
Agreed.
Can I bother you, perchance?
If you insist.
I have just the place.
Why tables so big?
You what?
Why table so big?
Because they wanted it to be.
I think it's also partly so
You okay?
laying out maps. Maybe.
We'll be okay.
I
You have a
am
cold
gonna
or something? You've been coughing a lot
Oh.
recently. It's a little too hot for
find
that.
a spot to sit for a while.
I'll be okay. Nothing for you to worry.
Something happened with
Mm.
Mother?
If you want to.
No.
Wanted to make sure you were okay.
I need to get out of this damned basement.
Go up.
Oh, it's the dust, I see.
Yes, dust.
Are you both aware of Vampire Lady?
I haven't met her, but I overheard
Haven't-
something about her.
That.
First we go up, then I talk. Thou does not want harm to breathing.
What's gonna happen now? Okay.
Long ass staircase. You're coughing quite a lot.
You don't need to worry about it, Hudson.
If you're ill, we can't do things, so what's going on?
I can work through it.
Are you ill?
Just a little cold.
The cold would make you cough that much.
Then strap.
Very cinematic, and now I'm getting scared.
I'll be back. Get information about the vampire.
A sickness is like a bleeding wound, but slower. Take care of it before it starts bleeding you dry.
I don't need Hudson worrying about it, but the good doctor Zenobia is helping me.
Thou not doctor, nor know how to heal. That is more like all of you. Thou good at breaking things. But
No,
thou was confused of lot.
what are you confused about?
Thou is struggling to remember a lot. And when thou came down, thou does not remember what happened. But thou knows that thou was changed. someone or something changed me.
The Ascended or someone else?
Something else. Ascended would not do such a
you-
thing. Unless I have done something wrong.
I wouldn't know. Our connection's been severed for quite a while, but
Your appearance is quite similar to other statues that were put up in my grove of the Ascended, somewhat in their image.
Val thinks, when listening about principles and listening about things being spoken today, someone used transfiguration on Val. Why Val can't look different? Why Val feels different? Everything ties to pain.
You may be a recent addition to our group, but we'll figure it out. We'll get to the transmutation principle in no time.
Maybe
See if
they
anything
might
can be
know.
undone. Of course. And if it would help reassure, we also have the enchantment principle already as our ally. See if there's any enchantments placed on you. Any harmful ones, at least.
Would be good. Right now, Val's priority is make sure Issarak and other principals are okay. Because they are like Val.
Interesting. Well, let's walk and talk. I want to get a better view. But, there's not much I can do to help right now or reassure you, but, the least I can say is, I've made a deal with Mother Nature herself, with Mother Gaia, and I am her virtue. I am her symbol in Soldier for now, and she's the one that started this whole journey to connect all the principles together and fight against the Dark Lord. At least I know that I can help join people together. People like you, Val.
That is very sweet. I think I know what I'm gonna call her.
We'll figure out whatever happened to you. Not the first person with memory issues in this band.
I'm gonna call her Garden Lady.
Have you met Asta yet?
Which one that?
Vampire, very pale, dark red hair, always has a smile on his face.
No,
We
I
don't know
met
Asta.
Vampire Lady, who is very joyful about slaughtering and fighting.
What is with vampires and being happy about everything?
She was going toe to toe with Bizarak. Face,
Oh.
like, in face, getting slammed around and getting back up.
Yeah,
Not going
they're
to
a
fuck
vampire.
with.
They just need blood.
Not going to fuck with her.
Not at all.
She can take lots of hits and look fine.
You may have a new contender.
No, I don't.
He's still the strongest.
Yes.
She uses her blood like a shield as well.
I use my body like a shield, so.
Val destroys defenses.
Hmm. What about those that cannot be destroyed? What do you do then?
Everything will break eventually.
I don't know. We'll see. I talked to the prince. He's gonna check out your strep.
Great. I was already talking with Zenobia. She's just not around.
Well, he has the ability to like purge it out of you. So.
Oh, is that blonde lady?
Yes.
Met.
Zenobia's the blonde one.
Val met. She was very
She's really
nice.
sweet.
I don't know how someone like her exists in this world.
Where there is lots of despair, there is always hope. As when there is one thing, there's always another. When you break something, there's rubble. And people can rebuild.
Yes, before creation comes destruction. I've heard it before. It's what a lot of maniacs like to use to justify destroying things.
There's always purpose, which is good. If said thing was removed, like that, then there is no freedom, and there is no creation. There is no hope.
So, we have someone like you that is similar to the principals in Harlem. We have a vampire that could go toe to toe with a Busarak, the Busarak. We have a Hudson and a very emo prince.
What word?
Always been a
What
bit
that?
fiddly.
Emotional.
Emo?
Yes.
Emotional, yes.
More like pride.
Yeah.
Yes. Got Hana, got the first heretic. Got Asta. We've got pretty good forces right now.
Aye.
Now all we have to do is just wait for the next day.
Yep.
What are you going to get up to, Val?
Val will take care of Bismarck, as that is where I was before. And Bismarck is something Val can understand. Not like talking, but actions. Bismarck is calm, not agitated anymore, but weakened, recovering. It's harder to walk around Bismarck now, which makes sense. Bismarck is the word lucid. thing that Prince
And-
has is concerning.
The shackle?
Yeah, well, they're called shackles for a reason. I have a sneaking suspicion that if you get all of them, you actually, like, you have all that power, but you can't do anything with it.
Oh, you have all of them, and then you. What they call the Iron Maiden.
Mm,
I was thinking
yeah,
more like a stretcher stretches each shackle apart.
that could also work. I just have a feeling that the shackles of power are a trap. They're called shackles. There has to be some sort of caveat.
And no one being should have all that power.
Exactly.
Where there is power, there is ego.
Yeah.
How are you going to take great responsibility?
That too.
With great power comes great responsibility. Okay.
Power is interesting to Val, but
Power is a curse.
Val sees it different.
There's always something that takes from it.
Correct. As goes with anything. Especially here, which is weird. Magic weird here. Doesn't feel right.
Very.
It's like. It's all twisted.
Magic ain't ever do nothing for me, so.
Hey, magic's all I know. But all I knew was wrong, apparently. So we'll try to find some way to fix it.
Even. What word? Even my magic has been changed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, now when I remove my feathers, it's like. It's like you ripping your finger off. Yeah.
Let's try not to do that then.
Well, I'm gonna go get some grub.
Could we talk soon?
About?
Private conversation.
Val can leave.
Let's talk right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Val will respect. As you have respected
you.
Val. Why so quiet away from people?
That's what you do when you try to think of things. No distractions.
What to think about?
Options.
Like stuff we were talking about earlier, or different?
You'll find with this group to that when they discuss things, things will happen regardless of your choice in it or not. So no, I'm thinking about other things.
At least you know what they're going to possibly do.
There's mostly no difference if I know an hour before or 5 minutes before the fight. It will happen a lot. Communication within this group tends to lead to confusion.
That is true. Val has already been confused a couple of times.
What about you? What are you thinking about?
Everyone's sorrowed wounds.
There's a lot of that here. Everyone has their own problems that they're dealing with.
Val understands, but Val also knows all of us together is better than alone.
That is very true.
Val has a request.
What is it, the right one?
Please don't call Val weapon. Val doesn't like it.
First one to voice a concern of what I said. Sure.
Val... Val will confront issues directly, make things simple.
But I've seen that your handiwork, that tends to be your thing. At least you're consistent.
If Val can break, then be useful. But, other than that, Val just watch.
A trait a lot of us keep. I guess it's pointless to ask if you remember anything about the war.
What part?
All of it.
Val was probably there.
But let me guess, like the rest of us, special entities, you don't remember, do you?
Whatever changed Val took that. So, we'll find out by finding what changed that.
A common thing amongst our ilk.
Val thinks they know what magic did it.
That's good.
Transmutation.
So you know when to confront it. Oh, transmutation. That's a newer one.
It did lots of things to Val. Val doesn't understand. Which is why it feels...
I feel for you. Not knowing what it did to you is worse than knowing.
Hannah said that something doesn't seem right about me, and that I still have
You
my
could say
rings.
that about everyone, Bright One, everyone around here. Well, I understand that's a concern of yours. You may not find much sympathy around the party for that. Another busted toy for the toy box. From someone else's hand.
But still cherished. Even broken things.
You're
can be
speaking to
fixed.
another war veteran here. But I remember bits and pieces of it. Though I don't remember seeing anything like you around Zeros when we were fighting.
Val wish he could. Or I. Them. Could tell you.
Well, if that helps you anything, you weren't around Zeros then. So that narrows down your search. We just need to find other very old entities and maybe they can help you fill in the blocks.
Val enjoyed talk. Val was going to see where others are.
Probably having another discussion. Try not to interrupt them. That happens a lot.
Kind lady.
Hey. Hey, Val.
You look wounded.
No, not wounded. Just a little sad.
What causes sorrow?
Missing home. Missing a lot of things.
Well? Anything Val can help with?
I don't think so. Don't think it's anything anybody can help with. Do you remember your home?
Bits and pieces. Not much.
Bits and pieces.
Don't remember much. It is all. It is all screams. Val mostly remembers just screaming. When Val was in pain.
I'm sorry.
Pain is something Val is familiar with. But if Val did not feel that, Val would not have met all of you. Interesting people.
There. I'm happy I got to meet all of you so far. I'm in a world that doesn't remember us. They don't even remember what we used to be. What we used to do. People who I've known are long gone. And everything has changed. And each time I speak or hear something else, I find out that the world is even more broken than I thought before.
Even in ruin, you can find things.
I know. I know it's going to just take time to get used to all of this. It's just hard. It's just really hard.
It is up to you to decide if pain is sorrow or if pain is reward. Only you can decide that. Death is a choice that you have. Is perception. Val sees pain in a weird way to what you would consider.
How do you see it?
I see pain as beauty.
You and my sisters. Well, one of them would probably get along.
If pain did not exist, if tiredness, fatigue did not exist, people would not know what it is worth of what is what. Like building something or breaking it. This world is twisted. But there's something that is enjoyable about it.
I'm sure there is something enjoyable. It's just going to take some time to find it. Sounds so silly. It was a lot easier to when things would happen before. Time just moves forward. The thread keeps unwinding. But just waking up and do all this, it's just been harder. suppose it's fair. I don't have my sisters. They would probably be better with this, but they didn't want to come.
And then you get to experience the beauty that is what is here. That was your choice.
It was.
And if you did not, you would not have met these people.
Wouldn't have met you. Wouldn't have met Tor or Mithrin. Even Nishantes has his charms sometimes. But I just wish I could help out more.
I think you're helping a lot. You can share perspective bigger than anyone else.
How so?
You can view the world for the world how it sees where everything is. You can see what people perceived or did not. You can find the things in the ruin that no one else can find. Val is good at creating ruin, but Val can't see everything, even with all these eyes.
I would think nothing gets past all those eyes.
Most things don't.
Wonder what my friends would have thought about this world. If they would have liked it. To an extent. If they would have gotten along with everybody. I won't lie, I was also a little nervous about everybody talking about finding, well, the others. And I don't know if they're still in the same spot, but I know where we last separated. In my sisters. Where I separated. You would love them. They're fun. In their own way. I'm the youngest out of the three. They're a lot more skilled.
Then you have growth. You have more field experience.
I guess so.
Which does mean you can surpass them in skill.
Oh, no, I don't think I would be able to.
Skill doesn't just have to be one thing. It can be multiple things. Like, your people's weird clothes. The things all of you wear.
What are you saying? You're not wearing any?
No.
Okay. We're going to have to get you some clothes.
Don't see the point.
We can't run around in the king's robes.
Fuck 'em. Val does what he wants.
All right.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Is it really that weird? I thought the flying horse was weird.
Um, to be honest, for this group, not really.
Hmm.
It's not that weird.
Okay.
But everything and how gross it feels being this close to, well, the anti-Vic. Still relaxing in a way, don't you think?
Hmm. I wish it was for all of us, but I can tell that it makes Horse Lady weird.
Mm. Yes, me and her were discussing it. It feels gross.
Hmm. It's perspective. It makes things quieter, which can be good or bad.
Mm.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Apologies. Is everything alright here?
Mm-hmm. Everything's fine.
Talking about
Alright.
perspectives.
Mm.
Alright.
Everything
Wanted to
alright
check
with
up.
you though? Sorry.
Just fine. Two people that don't understand anything of this realm wish to try to make the choices for it. It just annoys me.
Hmm?
Nothing that you need to know. People that don't wish actually live here, like you and I, are trying to make choices for it that they have no right being the one to make the final call on.
What choices are they trying to make?
Nothing that you need to worry about now. It was simple. Who should live or die is the best I will leave it to.
Oh,
There's my other conversation that I need to get going to. I'll see you in a bit. Right for now.
see you in a bit.
Come on. Are you alright? Hey?
Hudson.
I'll try and get you somewhere to sit first. Deep breath in now. Come on. Come on. No problem.
That's ominous. Is everything alright at the center?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong?
Kind garden lady, crying. Something about Hudson?
Do you know where
Ah.
Hudson is?
Looking. Don't see him surface. But, he...
We will check downstairs.
Prince talking to her.
Yes, he'd be much better at that than most here. Do you know what happened?
No, but it is definitely a sorrow wound that has freshly been opened.
I see. The two of them have been quarreling for a couple of weeks now.
This is weird.
Yeah,
They were like
business.
so fine earlier, and then they wanted to have a private conversation, and now she's crying.
Yes. Yes.
Is it
That
because
has been the pattern.
he is a brute?
Yes. He is a brute that thinks of himself as nothing. Nothing but a monster. And as a result, he hurts the person who loves him the most.
Blindness to oneself.
Indeed. The irony of you, of all people, saying that don't last on me.
I will go up. You check sides. Not here.
No. Do you remember what home was like for you?
Bits and pieces. All being screams. Head.
Whose?
When trying to remember, it is all like yelling and screaming. But I remember
screams?
it being bright. I remember it being beautiful.
Yes. It was very beautiful. You don't know whose screams you hear?
Mine. Others. Lots. All that Val knows is the magic that changed Val. Well, Val thinks.
Do you know what sort of magic?
Val remembered when it was being spoken about. It. Transfiguration.
Perhaps. We can contact them. Perhaps there's a way to fix you.
Maybe. But Val more wants to know who or what did it.
Yes. Perhaps that answer can help us both.
Hello? No.
I'm envious of your flight, though it unbecomes me. Tor. Have you seen Hudson?
No, but I can find him.
Did he just leave?
He could have. He does do that.
Oh,
He will claim that he must go hunt and leave.
he was talking about getting breakfast.
Happened.
Yes, something did happen.
Yeah. Sorrowed wounds.
Yes.
Sorrowed wounds between
I had only caught it briefly.
big hearts.
The front doors were closed.
Hmm.
Can't remember them being closed before.
Perhaps he shut them behind him. Maybe you shot these only. I'll ask him.
Cars on the window. Okay. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. We're back. I'm coming, buddy. could not find.
This doesn't mean he's a bad person either. Sometimes good people can do bad things and bad people can do good things. It doesn't change what happens. Doesn't make it better, doesn't make it worse. Just is life.
I just wish you'd understand that
And I'm sure he will.
He's stubborn and hard-headed. He had button Earth
How
Elemental
many,
before.
how many years did it take for him to even admit this?
The fucker is a dumbass like that doing that.
Just recently, it hit 1 year of us adventuring together. 1 year and a few months since I found him. And he followed me.
Is that so?
Val's in pain. Oh!
Then again, I'd suggest to discount most of what I say. You know my own biases.
I can tell he really cares about you.
Or it's
Yeah.
just guilt.
Mm-mm. Well, it might be at the start, but from when I've met you both, he seems sincere. Maybe at first it was just guilt why he started following, but over time, it's changed.
And I wish he understood. I wish he understood that. And like,
And that was that's why he decided to try. I'm sure the guilt changed from what he did to hating it and just the world.
I don't know what I would have done. He said sorry.
the first night, the beast that came through my town, the white wolves. I was set to burn at the stake, sacrifice myself for the ascended. And the beast comes tumbling in, eating, ravaging, killing. Yes, it saved me, but an accident. It was an accident. I drove him off before finding him human. And I invited the beast that killed my people and healed him back to life. Travel. God, I'm so fucking stupid.
No. That doesn't make you stupid. Doesn't make anything. When... It's how it was meant to be in a way. And now the truth is out. How you move forward from here, how you both do. It's going to take time. But the choice is yours, and the choice is his. You said you still love him?
I do.
Then part of you have
So-
already accepted it, in a way.
I don't even know how I feel right now, but I know there's still some part of him that is the person I love.
So annoying.
I don't
Do you
I-
think
Mortal
you can,
emotions
at
are
any other
weird.
moment, outside of this one, your feelings would have been different. Your actions would have been different.
Why make things so complicated?
I couldn't tell you. But he's always had my heart. No matter how much he hurt me.
There are things deep down you already know the answer.
Yeah.
It's sad what happened to your people. Sad what happened to you. Both of you. But now, just like a forest destroyed in a wildfire, it's time to grow again.
I like forest destruction.
It'll take an
But
awful lot
is
of
the
time.
fire still out?
No.
Don't force regrowth. Let it happen naturally.
Embers need
And
time
if it
to
doesn't,
cool down to coal.
Right. It will take time.
and sometimes the lichens don't return. The animals all died in the fire. Let us see the results and not rush it towards either which way.
Alright.
I'm going to take a walk. I feel like I'm not the best person for this type of situation. My apologies.
You're quite alright. I think I just need to think. Sorry. Wish I could help you like you helped me. Not much to help. Such is life. Just whatever happens. I don't care what Lutheran said. Don't treat him differently. Don't look at him differently. Let him talk on his own. Please.
I don't think any of us
Fucking mortals, am I right?
Mithrin. I actually don't even think you would treat him any different. He sort of has the hate everybody equally sort of attitude.
Or suck up to them and try and win them over. It's one side or the other.
But he can be kind.
He can.
Very kind.
Did Hudson say he was going to hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
I did what you said to be there for him. Let him open up on his own. Let's just see if he comes back.
Let's
He's
hope.
still here. He's going to.
Can't handle another heartache.
You said earlier that your heart is controlled by love. Val,
Love and fear.
Val disagrees. Val understands that all of you control yourselves, and you can control your heart. In better way to explain, Val not good at words. What you decide to do next for your sorrow is your choice, and not for the sakes of others, the sakes of yourself.
I understand. I take the role of Mother Nature's virtue quite seriously, literally. Who am I if not to give? To provide shade, to provide housing, to provide fruit. My purpose is to provide. And
You also need to make sure to provide for yourself.
I know.
Turn your pain into beauty.
Should I do some arts and crafts then? You don't have to sit here and wallow with me.
Did I do good for their feelings?
I think you offered something logical. Mortals don't always listen to reason when they're facing pain. I don't think what you said was incorrect. I just think that her heart is hurting and is going to dictate her thoughts and actions at the moment until she's done feeling it.
Thou has noticed when people feel that way, even through the hardships of combat, it is like a river. It flows and it flows. And sometimes a storm can happen, which then causes it to be overfilled. In this case,
Yes.
logic in that nature. They need to perceive something that they clearly is obvious, but they're clouded in their judgment.
Yes. By the emotion. I think that she will stick it in her pocket and remember it for later. She's a very smart woman. One of the smartest amongst us, and also the most caring. This was bound to happen.
But the people who give the most are the ones that hurt themselves even more.
Yes. And yet, she will not stop giving because of this. She will allow him to take, if he comes back. Continuously.
Stupid.
Now, love. Do you understand love?
No.
I didn't think so. I hardly understand it myself. We're similar in that regard, at least. We can't help but think about what we're supposed to be built for. Secondary.
We all have
Not as
purpose.
automatic.
And purpose puts us on the path. We follow it.
Yes.
We go forth. But this mortal dilemmas. Their sins cloud their judgment when it comes to all. And the longer I stay here, the longer I have understood said sins.
Which sins are you accounting for?
Pride, envy, greed, wrath, sloth, gluttony.
Do you see wrath as a sin?
It is both a benefit and a flaw. Even things of all natures that have rage in their heart. Like a beast. It is relentless wrath that is the sin. If you are uncontrolled and you blind yourself with such depravities, that is where it becomes sin. There is a lot of envy, I've noticed, here.
Yes. Much.
Especially with people like Tor. She looks at all of us like she wants to be in anyone else's path than her own. This is just from observing. A prince's pride
I've
will be
seen her
clouded
many-
by his power.
Have you spoken with Tor at all?
Yes. Little bit.
Has she spoken with you?
She told me about her flying horse, which is weird.
That's what she chose.
Yes.
I see.
She told me she could fly.
I suppose she can. In a way.
She is weak here. Like a fog rolling over her mind.
Yes. Due to the area being anti-magic, it affects her. Yes. She did not remember who you were when I spoke to her this morning.
Oh. She did pass out when I last spoke to her.
She asked me why you were here. I could not give her an answer.
Thou wish they would know they were here. But something or someone changed that. And I will find them at some point.
And then what?
I will seek my answers. And if they have diverted me from my path to the point of no return, I'll destroy them. As if I
We are
am...
not meant to
Continue.
be here.
Hmm.
Whatever has done this to you, whatever has brought you here, I would be surprised if it was for your purpose.
I was sent down here, but it was the journey that was obstructed.
You were sent down here. You know that for certain. But you do not know when. Do you know how old you are?
I am relatively mature. I remember war, bits, pieces, bloodshed. It's all bits. Like broken stained glass.
Do you happen to remember whether or not the gateway to this realm was intact the last you were home?
The only thing I can remember was that it annoyed me.
You don't know why.
I just remember the feeling. When I think of gate and down, I think and feel irritated.
I see. It is a dangerous feeling for someone of your kind to be.
You speak in previous. Why?
We are simply different. Your mother is not mine. Mine is not yours.
True.
I had never seen one of you before.
Usually when I am seen is when... what word? When
Performing duties, perhaps.
Head.
Sorry.
What word? What word? I am sent when decisions are made and finalized. And
Yes.
I remember, I think, what my role was. It's hard to remember the word. It's like something's trying to prevent me. I end things.
Yes. You destroy. Is it perhaps that you execute?
That word. Why can't I say that word?
It could be that you are bound by laws, just as I am.
Rules. Understand. We'll follow, but...
Yes. You can only follow them if you know what they are. Otherwise, you'll learn the hard way.
And right now...
Or break them intentionally.
I don't know! This sucks.
I don't mean to laugh at your pain, I just...
Imagine trying to walk
I
through
was
a door
taught-
and you don't know where the door is. That's what, like... Stupid. Stupid.
You've caught me so severely off guard. I was taught my entire life to avoid or be wary of your estate, we'll call it.
Hmm.
You
People
have
don't
more
believe.
personality than I envisioned for someone made to destroy things.
Hmm. There is beauty in it, and people do not see it because people fear it.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
I merely think that we stand on opposite sides of the same line. You bring things to an end where we seek to preserve.
They are not too far different, actually.
I agree.
I may break and pull things apart, and I may destroy. But that is a foundation for creation.
Yes.
As with any canvas, making it fresh or painting anew can create beauty. As pain is a form of beauty in my eyes. If someone suffers, or if someone is in pain from working too hard to build something, that means it is worth building.
I agree.
If there is no room and others suffer more, and it is not productive, then removing it and allowing more to make. Or if
That makes sense.
someone's pride, greed, someone's gluttony was to consume all of the canvas and leave no room for anyone else, that is not right. Therefore, it needs to be removed.
Yes, that also makes sense.
A world is a deserving of its people, not of one.
Mm-hmm.
So, vow will break and see the beauty in the rubble. And if I cannot see, the kind lady with the perception that we do not have can.
Amaranth. Yes.
She misses her sisters and her family.
I imagine she does.
she misses whole. She does not think she is skilled. But I told her otherwise.
Whether she's skilled or not, she is here. She can be of use.
She said sisters were more skilled than her. I said that she has field experience in comparison. And she has learned
Comparison
more
will
than
kill
they
you.
have, which makes her more
Indeed.
valuable.
She's faced things that they have not. They all have their own experiences. It does not matter if they had more skill.
She has gained further perception, which makes her more skilled.
Mm.
These people fear so much.
Yes. Everything they know is on the line.
I do agree in one thing that does need to be preserved. Something tells me internally that it is right to preserve it. Or them, per se.
I agree. Unfortunately, many of the Ascended do not.
I am unsure about that.
Perhaps that's not how they felt when you were brought here. Whenever that was.
The
But I can
feeling
tell you,
of the principles needing to be preserved. I am unsure.
preserving the principles is one thing, but deciding whether or not the realm should fall is an entirely different matter. I believe that they have their reasons. I also believe that they now have their reasons not to want us here. I was not sent.
What?
They did not hear it. No. I asked why the fated realm was left to rot. I asked if we could help them. They said no. In breaking the laws, I was pushed. The Ascended do not want to be here, and they don't want us here any longer.
Then why was
Perhaps
I
we can
sent?
change their mind. That is what I want to know. I want to know why you were sent and I wasn't. I want to know when. And I want to know why.
Then we will need to seek the one that did this.
Yes. Have you any leads, other than the magic?
Principle. Transfiguration.
Yes,
I think they will know.
that's your lead. Very well.
If they know what magic or what they did to me, that will narrow down who is capable of doing such thing. Or what.
Alright. Perhaps after the next two. Perhaps after the water principle.
Hmm. Something is not adding up. Do you know why? Or do you know the reason that Prince would betray?
I do not know the prince very well. Every opportunity to speak with him alone has been interrupted.
He is seeking high amounts of power.
Yes. I assume he seeks to sit on the throne when his father has been destroyed. He's always searching for connections along the way. He's been pulling the strings all this time. I just don't know if it is with a good intention or a bad one.
What if this is what the Dark Lord wants? Why wouldn't they want their own kin to be eventually their successor? Stronger than them. Isn't it
Perhaps.
normal in their mortal history and nature?
Yes, but usually it's done in the sense of passing it on to the next, right? But as far as we know, the prince has gone rogue.
Or it could be that he wants him to earn it.
Could be.
I will be vigilant.
Hmm.
Val
I think
has a bad feeling about all of that. A bad feeling about all of it.
yes. I feel the same way. There are voices.
Two. Kind lady and garden lady.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Is this private talk?
No. Not really. Boring Val with my endless questions.
I don't think you're boring him, right, Val?
Not many endless answers.
Not
I
many
wish there
people
were more
talk
answers.
to Val.
I don't know why.
People run from Val. That's why.
Well, you're nice to talk to.
Something, judge a book by its cover. Something.
Mhm.
like Dark Lord soldiers, said, "What the fuck is that thing?" And then said, "Fuck you," and then I put a hole through their chest.
That's something.
And then Val learned a new favorite word.
What's your new favorite word?
Fuck.
Great choice.
An expression of frustration and question.
It's unbecoming. Shame on you.
It's just a word.
I like defenestration.
That is a large one.
What?
The act of throwing someone out a window.
Oh. I like that
But
word.
I like how it sounds. Okay.
I like that word.
I think I'd stumble over it before I could use it against somebody.
I think the man who was screaming about something principle and then decided to try and spear Bizrak immediately was met with turning into ash and dust and blood against the wall. It was pretty funny. It was like he was
It was horrific.
talking with such
I love
pride,
the punchline.
and then immediately splat. Fuck you.
I don't know how to respond to that, I'll be honest.
Mind if I ask you something then? If the question makes you uncomfortable, obviously you don't have to answer it.
Sure.
I was curious if you and your sisters were present when the spider fragmented.
Oh, we weren't with him, at least I don't remember if we were. That whole day was a blur. Just started off normal. And then there was screaming, there was fire, and closing my eyes, and we all woke up. And everything was different.
You woke up. Do you mean shortly before we crossed paths, or you woke up back then?
Shortly before we crossed paths.
I see. I am sorry to ask about such troubling memories.
It's alright. Probably woke up about 2 weeks, 3 before finding, well, not really finding, going to you all when you came out of the tower. My sisters and I, we all had a vision of you all, and they chose not to come, and I chose to follow.
Do you know why?
Fear? Maybe. They didn't want me to go. But I know this was important. This is important.
I think we can all agree with that.
I don't know if they're still there, but I know where we last separated, roughly. So,
See you laughing, bitch.
when the time comes, we can start from there.
Yes. I only ask because finding whatever fragment is left, or at least whatever piece of the principle, I don't quite understand it, but before the Dark Lord would be beneficial. I just figured it would be easier if you knew where it had happened.
Not that I can
it's fine
think
that you
of
don't.
right now.
That's alright.
I can try and keep focusing on it, see if I can recall something else. But it might take a while.
One thing at a time.
How are
I hope
you
you're-
doing? Oh, sorry.
I'm fine. Today is a better day.
Good.
I'll, be right back.
I want to apologize to you, but I'm not quite sure why.
I can't really guess why. So, apology not accepted.
Don't apologize unless you actually need to.
I think I simply think it's a shame, I suppose. All of the heartbreak. The situation you find yourself in. I am sorry
at the
to see it
cause.
happening. No, but still, it is a plight nonetheless.
I appreciate the sympathy.
I'm awake.
It'll be figured out.
It will. I also have a belief that he will return. I don't know that he will be any different, but I do believe he will return.
I can only hope.
One moment. There was a small creature. They just were stuck on the stairs, unable to escape. It is so dark in this room that I can't tell where the chair is and what shadow.
Just
Doesn't have with the ominous. Let me try that again. The ominous, like dripping glue sounds.
Yeah.
mm. Val thinks you just need to look better. Just see.
You would think that. With all of the many eyes that you sport.
Yeah. Grab a torch. Right there.
I didn't sign up for the sass.
You should have known that whenever you saw the prince spearheading everything.
That's very true. I think I'm more thankful that he stops it from being like a dead-end conversation sometimes. Especially when we're trying to figure out what's next. I'm thankful that we are tracking the boy, finally.
The hell or high water, but I'm not quite comfortable with how Tor was trying to make it only her and Mithrin on that mission.
Why is that? Bad feeling.
One, I don't think they're the best people to be sent for that. And two, just felt suspicious.
They have their own agendas. Val is aware of that. They pick too many places that's high up for conversations.
Yes.
It's
clear that they carry many secrets, many that they don't wish to share for the group. There are a couple splintered out like that. To a detriment, I think.
I understand why. I understand why, Lady, Horse Lady.
Tor?
Yes, she has flying horse. She fucking weird. She is. Full of envy and that clouds people's judgment heavily. So Val thinks they are similar to want to give, or want to take the pain for themselves. Like a martyr.
I think that's giving a little too much credit.
And she
But I
is
get
not
it.
mortal. That is easy to tell.
Yes. But I agree. It does feel like some sort of secondary agenda if it's just the two of them. And I don't trust that Amaranth won't just get swept up in it. But it is not my place to dictate who goes where. And I know that I need it elsewhere.
Why so valuable? If only a boy.
He very well may be the catalyst to one side of the war. If he is able to cast magic with no backlash.
He bears a mark that makes him able to cast without any backlash whatsoever, and he was born with it. We don't know what or who gave it to him. But if the Dark Lord got his hands on him, then he could groom the best soldier in his army from a babe. So, boy, that's potentially a living weapon.
That's why it's important we find him.
Provide safe housing, at least at the Grove, where the Dark Lord can't reach him. Just live.
If they'll take it. They very well may not even listen to reason if most of the world is the same as the last few we've encountered.
Right.
That'll be something to address. But one step at a time. Knowing where he's at first is better than not knowing anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, I agree with your suspicions, if it makes you feel any better.
Thank you. I want to feel like I'm going crazy.
Not at all.
You're not crazy.
What I am going crazy for is rest. So I will be making my leave.
Rest well, Revna.
See you
Sleep
lot in the morning.
good, I guess.
Thank you.
You running?
Fuck's sake.
What? Jesus.
Fuck's sake.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm going to lay down. I have to plan.
What
Thought everyone
happened?
went to bed. Nothing happened. Don't worry. Nothing happened. Don't fucking worry. What the fuck are you laughing at? Shut up.
You shut up.
Hey. No, we're not doing this.
I'm not putting up with this. I'm going to sit down and start planning. I have too much to focus on right now.
He started it. We're leaving that alone. Clearly something's gotten him wound up. I can
I'm gonna
only
take
assume
my
it's something
guess.
Tor said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact
I would like to check on them both.
Why not check? Won't be hard.
Would you like to look for Tor? I will follow Mithrin.
Sure. I'll find her.
Yeah.
And let her know that.
Good luck.
You want talk? Yes.
Just wanting to make sure she's okay.
Okay. I'll check. The prince is a liar with honey words. Oh, what's that? Is she still here? Okay, good. Anyone outside? Where, lady? Fucking nowhere. Everyone go underground. We go. Let's see her. Usually sits around there. She's not there, she's underground somewhere. Fucking. Ooh! Downway area. Found it.
It is everything that I was made not to do. And yet, here we are. I thought that I would have more support, and I didn't.
Do you regret coming here?
No,
Did not find.
that's alright. I don't regret it. But it gets harder to stay hopeful, I'll admit. I'm here now, and I can't go back. So, we will make the most of it, and keep trying. Maybe, if I prove them wrong, this world can be saved and I can go home. I think
That's the hope.
This world is dying.
Is that why
If you can prove me wrong, that definitely will.
can't fly?
I don't know why I can't. I don't know why he can. I don't know if it was a result of how I got here or what happened in between.
Eh?
Are you okay?
It is just the pain that sometimes resides.
I see.
Sometimes it feels like I'm being pulled apart.
Unpleasant at best. I don't know where either one of them went off to.
I have a feeling that they're resting right now.
That's my guess.
We should probably rest ourselves then.
I agree. I think I'll take a position on the wall.
Alright. Do you like tea?
I do.
Okay, I'll bring you some tea. Then I'll join you.
Thank you.
Val, you want some tea too?
Never had tea. Sure.
Okay. I'll get you some tea, and I'll make sure there's sugar so you can try it with both.
Okay. I think she is still around.
She might be. Maybe they spoke in a tower. Either way, I'll be here.
Be right back.